right, good afternoon, everybody. It's 4 o'clock. I'll call the Plan Commission meeting to order. I'll call the roll. City Engineer Ryan Sasma.
Here.
Marilyn.
Here.
Jerry.
Here.
Braden. Here. Trey. Here. All right, if you're able, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Well, we have a new member today, so why don't we just go down the horn and just do some quick introductions then. So Ryan?
Ryan Sasma, I'm with the City of Sheboygan Department of Public Works.
Marilyn Montemayor, old lady on the committee.
I'm Janet Dolman with Planning and Development. I'm Elise Rose with Planning and Development.
Ryan Sorensen, Mayor, Chair of Plan Commission.
Lenny Weirs, Building Inspection.
Jerry Jones, Vice Chairman, Plan Commission member.
Braden Schmidt, new young guy on the committee.
Trey Mitchell, Alderman District 9.
All right, and then Kim Meller is the additional member, but she's not here today. All right, is there a motion to approve the minutes from our previous meeting?
So moved.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of approving the previous minutes, state aye.
Aye.
Any objection? Chair votes aye. Minutes are approved. Okay. First item 6, application for conditional use permit with exceptions by Jorge Gonzalez to operate a taxi home occupation at 2004 South 16th Street. Elise, you want to give a
Yes.
little update?
Yep. So
Overview.
Jorge Gonzalez is proposing to use a small room in his basement for office purposes to operate a taxi business from his home and utilize his driveway/parking slab to park his vehicle/taxi at 2004 South 16th Street. Mr. Gonzalez will be the only employee.
Mr. Gonzalez, any additional comments that you'd like to add?
No.
No? Questions from commission members? To construct a new addition to their facility at 4243 Gateway Drive in the Sheboygan Business Park. Elise?
NEMAC is proposing to construct a new addition. The 49,500 square foot building addition is proposed to be located on the north side of the existing manufacturing facility. 35,300 square feet of the addition will be a die casting production area with die storage. The proposed addition will provide space for 2 new 4,500 ton die cast machines and auxiliary equipment.
All right, and we have Dan here from NEMAC. Dan, additional comments on the project that you'd like to add?
No, I think, it's, Ford Motor Company is really struggling with capacity.
Could you come to a mic then?
Ford Motor Company has been struggling for capacity. We make transmissions, one of the main products for their F-150 line. So they've asked us to increase our capacity. In Sheboygan, we have 1,600 ton to 3,500 ton machines, but with some of the new products on the EV side of new business and structural components, we're putting in larger machines for future expansion. We are looking right now at putting 2 die-cast machines in that new addition, but engineering it to expand to the east to the edge of our property, which would allow us to put 5 4,500 ton machines into the building facility. So, any other questions?
Questions from commission members? Ryan?
One question is, I see from notes here, what about your sign package? Are you for the signage for the new addition at all, or?
The signage, we are putting that together with the engineering firm. We hired Excel on the engineering side and Sigma for the civil side of the project. There's not going to be additional signs than are there except for the entrance for trucking and stuff like that. So we'll put a proposal, but minimal signage and not increase of signage on the building. So it's more just directional for traffic and truck traffic. All our trucks come in on Gateway Drive and enter in on the west side of the facility, and we'll be looking at moving some of those trucks coming in from the east side for our alloy operations, giving additional parking off the street in that design, and they'll scale in and go in from that side of the facility.
Cool. Ryan?
And also, my other question is, Public Works and Engineering has been working with NEMAC quite a bit. They're your engineering consultant, Sigma, so the design is pretty far along. We've considered all the truck traffic and turning movement, so that's all been looked at on our end.
Yeah, one of the issues always has been in the plant, there is storage of all our baskets and materials, outside the facility. So we're increasing the size of the building to put some of our big dies inside. But then also we'll be able to use the north side of the facility, which is, farm field, I think, for basket storage and stuff, and try to get off of, Barron's there, some of the packaging and material that's right there in the parking lot, which the city has asked, so we're designing that in also.
All right, Jerry? Oh, okay. So Ryan,
Just one last
more
question.
phones,
Sorry, Jerry.
you're good.
On the signage, make sure to work with the planning department on the placement of the signage, even if it's just directional.
Okay.
Stuff like that. Just Janet's here and the rest of the planning department. so.
We'll put a package together of what we're gonna do prior to doing it and get approval on it.
Okay, thank you, Mayor.
Jerry?
Thank you, Mayor. Any additional employees, or will you just reassign folks that you already have in-house?
Well, right now, we struggle just to fill the positions we have open in the area, but this will, in the end, we'll need more employees to operate this from a technical side. So with the new product we'll be quoting and trying to get, it'll be more technical than our existing product even. So yeah, there'll be technical maintenance and general employees, engineering. We'll all, as we expand that'll be a whole nother department that'll require technical people that'll be dedicated to that line of machines.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yep, thank you, Jerry. Additional comments? So I got a comment. So I guess, first of all, awesome. We appreciate the investment and the expansion at your plant right here in Sheboygan. Any additional plans in the future, possibly to do additional future expansions as well?
We are looking, the NEMAC needs to expand in an area. I mean, we have our Alabama plant, Kentucky. So one of the reasons for expanding, we picked Wisconsin for this to try to expand more. We're looking, I've been tasked to look at, there's a property to the east of us yet, that's owned by some other party. I think the building that's to the east of us, the owners of that own it, but looking into purchasing that, which would allow us to expand up to 11 die-cast machines. Considerable expansion there. But yeah, we're kind of landlocked, so it makes it difficult and gets costly to expand. And then to open another facility with the size of our tools and stuff to move them around is very difficult. To move one die takes 3 semis to just move it. So it's best, to stay in the same area when we build on versus another off-site facility. But that's our plan, is to look at how we can acquire that property and expand even further in Wisconsin on the large tonnage machines.
All right. Additional comments? Jerry?
One final question from quite a long time ago. We used to have issues with the employees crossing back and forth after a shift, going to the parking lot across the street. I think that's really modified itself. Is it still an issue there or not?
No, we redid, 2 years ago, we redid the parking lot and traffic, and it's been really good. One of the reasons too to route the trucks coming in on the other side is then at shift change and stuff, we won't have as much truck traffic. It'll be kind of like a split 50% of trucks will go one way and 50 the other way, which will reduce it. But since we improved the pedestrian walk areas there and the layout of the parking lot, it's drastically improved.
Awesome. I make a motion to approve, subject.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Final thoughts? Seeing none, all those in favor state aye.
Aye.
Any objection? Chair votes aye. That's approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next meeting, June 13th. Just a little side note, I know as we get closer to summer and folks might have vacations or excursions planned, just communicate with Lene ahead of time, just for quorum reasons, just if we need to cancel the meeting, we can notify applicants. So just, if you know something's coming up, just let Lene know. So with that, we've exhausted the agenda. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, we're adjourned at 4:11.